Good morning, Britain. Hundreds feared dead as a huge earthquake hits southern Turkey. In one city alone, more than 130 buildings collapsed as people slept, with reports of victims trapped under the rubble in neighbouring Syria as well.
The biggest day of strikes in the history of the NHS. Nurses from 1 in 3 English hospital trusts walk out at the start of a week of action, but there are signs of a possible pay deal.
The head of a top private school found dead with her 7-year-old daughter and her husband. Police are investigating what they call a tragic but isolated incident.
It's Renaissance! Beyoncé!
Beyoncé breaks records with the most Grammy wins ever as Harry Styles scooped the top prize for Album of the Year.
Plus, Daisy May Cooper says she became Otter on The Masked Singer for the cash. But it means she finally gets to meet her not-so-secret crush, Ben Shephard. Their first ever meeting, just before 9. Don't miss it.
A cold and frosty start to the day and a largely settled week of weather ahead. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Friday, 3rd of February 2023. Live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Ben Shephard and Susanna Reid.
Did it?
Good morning, Britain. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Lots of dark news this morning, but a light at the end of the tunnel, Ben, because you're here on a Monday morning.
It's confusing everybody, quite frankly, me
Isn't
as
it
well.
just? And the reason you're here is because at the end of the programme, Daisy May Cooper is coming in. And if I have a look at the introduction to her book, Don't Laugh, It'll Only Encourage You.
Brilliant book.
Unmasked, of course, on The Masked Singer at the weekend.
As Otter.
As Otter. She has dedicated her entire memoir of some 380 pages, not to her family, not to her friends, not to perhaps those who brought her up and her mentors or those who educated her, but to Ben Shephard, because he's...
Why is everyone laughing?
And then, and then it says, because you're... And then a word that, for the purposes of this programme, our producers have put a black line through, because he's something fit.
Very?
So, very fit, because he's very fit. So we've brought you in today. Do you see what I mean? It is a little early in the morning for that sort of language, so they have blanked it out. Have you ever met Daisy May Cooper?
I've never been lucky enough to meet Daisy May Cooper. I am very excited that that she's coming in.
Not as excited as Daisy May Cooper is.
Well, I mean, you know, it's not every day that someone dedicates a book to you, or a song, or memes, or TikTok. And firstly, I think she's incredible. She's a brilliant actress, wonderful writer. She's very, very funny. And, you know, I've sort of made it very clear to my wife that she's struggling to compete with Daisy May Cooper, right, frankly, because all Annie ever dedicates to me is the washing.
Oh.
You know, matching socks. That's what I get from Annie.
Yeah, Daisy May Cooper, she wouldn't make you do the washing. She wouldn't even make you pick up the socks, would she, Ben?
Even more attractive every sentence you say. But I would say, so she did The Masked Singer because her daughter is a huge fan. She and her daughter love the programme.
Yeah, that was the first reason she did it. The second reason was for the money. And frankly, I admire her honesty.
Absolutely, there's not enough of that, is there? But was brilliant when I mean, and actually, clearly, as we know, a fabulous performer.
Oh, brilliant, yeah. She was exhausted. And congratulations to Mo Gilligan, because he was the one who said,
He got it right.
Daisy May.
He got it right. He got it right.
So we'll talk to Daisy May at the end of the programme, 4 minutes past 6. But our main story this morning is this powerful earthquake which has struck Turkey and Syria, reducing scores of high-rise buildings to rubble.